Avengers! Assemble.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. It's The Preventers, you guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Feature Fight video. Today we're back with Captain Marvel once again, and we're going to be taking her to level 80 today. We're going to be testing her out at level 70 in GBR. As always, we'll play the first phase of the fight, then we'll leave out. Then we'll go into level 80 and try and see if we can finish out the whole fight in GBR. Do a little comparison on the first two phases, and then get ourselves all set up for our level 80 World Boss Legend and EBX reviews the following day. So yeah, let's hop straight on into it. If you haven't seen the build before, we got a mythic uniform. We have ourselves the following options: energy attack, dodge, and all basic attack increase. A mighty destruction, like I mentioned, no artifact, stage 11 of overdrive, rank 3 type enhancement, max skills up to level 80, run-of-the-mills Uru, and this is what it's going to sort of shake out to be with max crit damage, max ignore defense, and max cooldown on her details. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. We already got the graphics set on low, I believe. Yep. So we can go ahead and get straight into this. Today is a blast day, I believe. But because she's a universal, it doesn't really matter. She can really be ran with whatever. Like I said, it literally does not matter. So that is a nice part of being able to do a review for a universal character. It doesn't really matter what day it is. You don't have to wait for that day to rotate around. So that is always nice. So we're going to make sure this time that we don't clear the run on accident, because we did do that last time. And because of that, I had to wait an extra day to actually be able to go ahead and play the level 80 look. So we got to make sure we don't do that this time. Plus, we're only clearing the first phase at level 70, so we should be good, and we should not, in fact, do that on accident. So regular rotation here, it's giving us about 8 bars, not too shabby. Let's take a look at another one, and then let's see what the tier 3 has to offer for us. Another regular rotation here. We're at 72, going down to 64. So yeah, another 8. Seems to be pretty consistent with 8 bars as far as the regular rotation. Now for the tier 3, of course, that's going to be our money maker. Let's see where we go. Went from 64 all the way down to 49, 48. So yeah, that's a nice 12 bars there. So yeah, pretty decent. Obviously, as always, Rage would be the best, but I still like doing the GBR videos just because some people are curious about it, I know. And it's just a good transition video. This is a little transition from World Boss Legend ABX from level 70 to level 80. So I think it kind of works out perfectly for these reviews. You let me know in the comments, though, what you guys think, if you guys like these little standoff GBR videos for these characters, especially the comparisons to see the level 70 to level 80 bump. Because to this day, it's still very impressive. Even though it's been around for more than a year now, level 80s and tier 4s, it's still every time very impressive to see the bump and the change. Although not all characters have a very big bump or change from level 70 to 80 as far as GBR goes, but still. All right, so we're down to the last 3 bars here of the phase. We're at 826. We got accidentally hit there. Obviously, it's not ideal having to get our proc up every time, but it is what it is. So yeah, 821 there is where we end. As we disconnect, I'm actually going to go ahead and write that down. We had ourselves 821 is where we ended off for level 70. So yeah, we're going to DC here. Then we're going to up her to level 80. We got plenty of her bios, so hopefully it's enough to go ahead and upgrade her. If you didn't know, when you're actually upgrading your characters to level 80, having their bios, there's a potential, and boom. Having their bios is actually really helpful because it actually costs less than if you were using someone else's bios. So it's actually pretty cool. So we're upgrading Carl. It's kind of funny how they had like a dash there to show it to you. I don't know why. Server seems to be a little laggy today because it's not smooth. Like I can't do this as fast as I'd like to, and I'm like over pressing the button. It's kind of weird, but it's all good. Um, there we go. First potential. So yeah, if you see it says bonus for using the Captain Marvel BIOS. So yeah, it's pretty nice. So we're at level 72 here. Let's see how long it takes us this time to get her to 80. I think the last video we did where we actually went ahead and did the 10% method live on, or not live, but on camera. I think it took us a pretty long while. So hopefully this time that's not the case. And so far, it doesn't seem like it will be. It seems like we'll be just fine. But I don't want to jinx myself. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are just fine. And I think we might have enough biometrics. If not, I can pull some out of a hat real quick, and then we'll be just fine. So I am using some EOD because it's by far my most material compared to the TCP. So of course we're going to go ahead and use it here. I was using Life Seed for a little bit, but I decided to hop off of that now because I used it for like 3 level 80s. And although it didn't really affect the count at all because my Soul of the Fault line is so far behind, I thought it was time to switch back on over. So yeah, we're going to grab some bios real quick from Timeline Battle. But she is very close here. She should be able to make it just fine to her next upgrade. Let's go ahead and grab a couple 30 real quick, a couple 60 for her, and then we're going to grab some from her bios in the store of the Alliance, which is pretty nice. It's an underrated place to get some bios. Not the greatest, but it's still nice. Like I said, definitely underrated, and people very often forget about it, but not me. All right, so we're at 79 still, so we're going to have to grab some more. So we'll be right back as we grab some more bios. All right, so we went ahead and grabbed some bios for her, and we have just enough here to get her to 80. Don't worry about my bios count because we will be playing Shadowland later this week. So we'll be able to gain back all those bios that we lost very soon. So we'll be just fine. But there is level 80 Captain Marvel. Let's go and take her into GBR. We're going to play out the entire fight here. And let's see how well she does. Again, we're going to run solo. Same exact team with Shuri and White Fox support. We're going to have the boost on. Actually, no, let's turn it off. Let's not clear the whole thing just because you don't get as much rewards as if you were fighting on a team. So, yeah, we're not going to finish it out completely. We're going to have to get as close as we can and then sort of give ourselves an estimate of where she would have ended off. But here we go. Let's get it done. Here we go. We're going to pop the regular rotation here at level 80. It's still going to do about 8 bars, almost 9. Okay. So maybe the tier 3 is a little different. We'll wait and see. Like I said, some characters, you don't really see the difference at level 80. Hopefully this is not the case. That one was a little bit more of 10 bars there, so that was good. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think she definitely did improve here, and yeah, the damage is going crazy. Nice. Watch the bars melt away. That was definitely more than 12. I'm not sure how much it was because I didn't count. I kind of lost count, but it was definitely more than 12, which is nice. Here we go. All right. So 8:21 is the time to beat for the first phase. We're at 9:13 right now, so I do believe we can get it done. Here we go. Let's get our proc ready, up and running, and then pop our rotation. Let the bars fly away. And boom, down at 22 bars. Love the little imprint on her skills there that it leaves on the ground. That is actually really cool. We're going to go ahead and pop a regular rotation. And then we should just get one good tier 3 rotation in here. And we will be done with the first phase. Come on, build it up. Build it up. There we go. Took a minute, but she did it. She did it. Tier 3 rotation here. Solid. Boom. 8:31. So she got it done. Let me think. 14 seconds faster. Okay. It's an improvement. It's an improvement. We'll take it. And now let's go ahead and see how fast she can get done this second phase. I think it's going to be very slow. And honestly, I think it's going to be cutting it down to the wire just because of the destruction. I think Mini Rage, this would definitely go. Sorry about that. Our headphones turned off. I think we're just gonna go to 20 bars because I feel like the fight might be too long. We'll see. We'll determine it once we get there. But I don't want to bore you guys here for too long. We might clear the whole thing. We might not. I'm not sure, to be honest. We could even just skip because, yeah, this might take a little while. We might speed things up here in a sec. Here we go, 34 bars. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, building up the proc is so annoying. It's not even funny. All right, there we go. Tier 2 rotation. Not bad. Not the best. Not the best, not the worst sort of thing. Go ahead and pop that. There we go. We're gonna speed things up here. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's crazy the delay. 30 bars here. Yeah, we're going to go to 20 bars and then call it because I'm definitely not sitting through this whatsoever. So take way too long, and we'll have a decent enough estimate, judging on how fast it took us to do the first 20 bars, how fast it would take us to do the last 20. There we go. Tier 3 rotation. But then again, finishing out the fights wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm not sure. I'm teetering back and forth right now on what to do because, I mean, it's decent damage, but it definitely would be better with a mini rage, and it's just kind of slow having to get the proc back. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Give me my proc back, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Pop that. Pop that. Boom. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, that's crazy. Missed the tier 3 because I totally forgot about it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're going to go to 20 bars here and then call it. Definitely going to do that because, yeah, this would just take too long. We'll just sort of give you a rough estimate of where she'd finish out. I'm sure she could do it. It's just going to be a really long run, especially with our build. She's not really built for GBR whatsoever on this account. So 519 there. I'm going to go ahead and DC here in a sec. But so if we do the math there, 519, we were at around 821, was at level 70, so it was a little sooner than that. So it would probably taken her another 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'd assume she'd get it done with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, meaning it was like a 7-minute sort of run. That is my belief. I think that's how long it would have taken her to get the run, which is pretty long. It's level 80, of course, so it makes sense. But yeah, with the mini rage, I think she'd definitely pop off a lot more there. We might actually die before we disconnect, which is kind of funny. Yeah, we died. Took us so long to disconnect that our whole team just ended up dying instead. I hate when that happens. All right, so now let's wrap it up here. We got her at level 80. Of course, she did 35 seconds faster the first phase at level 80 compared to level 70. Her clear time would have been around 7 minutes and 30 seconds if we played out the whole fight. But we did not, just because, yeah, it would have been a long run. And I didn't want this video dragging out for too long, especially not knowing how long it already is with the level 80 process we had to do. But anyways, that'll do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, as always, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. We're going to be back tomorrow with ourselves, I think. We're running World Boss Legend ABX with her at level 80. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And then we'll hop into some other videos that I've been wanting to do very soon. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. See you on the next one. Goodbye.